My name is Pablo, and I'm here to get you started on making your first application, whatever it is really. But for this specific video, we're going to be focused on a web application. If you want to know what's a web application and it's your first time doing a web application, it's it's pretty much in the name, but it's on the website. It's on the internet. It's not you can access it through a mobile phone through a URL and everything, but it won't be like an actual application for iOS or Android. So it's not gonna be too complicated. I have everything kind of set up and step by step process. So just follow along and you're gonna get version one of your web app out of the box, ready to go to some degree. But besides that, let's get to it, right? And also, again, this like kind of like my first video, kind of doing stuff like this. So if there's any feedback, please do give it up at the comment below and like and subscribe, all that type of stuff. So we're gonna go to my scene right here. Okay, so first thing you're gonna have to do, you gotta choose a chat bot. You got three of them that are pretty much the best right now till something new comes along. You got Grok. Grok is great for real-time information on the dot. All right, it's from X.com. You can use it. You can sign up to your X account, and boom, you're good to go. Then you have ChatGPT or Chat.com, made by OpenAI. Again, there's a lot of power right there. A lot of I have seen it for me personally. It's a lot more of a perfect system of getting everything in formats, but Grok has now been building up to that just as much as ChatGPT, where you can customize your AI and everything. And then you have Claude. Claude is doing some remarkable work with Claude 4. And if you have, I believe the $20 month with Claude, or 18, I don't know how to say your name, but I don't know how to say your names, but Claude, you get a lot more with Claude 4. Then you have the $200 month plan. You get access to their higher, what you call it, their models, where it's like the OBS. And from what I've heard and from what I've been reading, it's their best in the market, and it's great for this type of projects in brainstorming. But you really don't need much. Again, you can go to ChatGPT or Grok. And what we're gonna do here is very simple: is to get the first initial idea of what you want, like brainstorm it, and then work with that. So very simple. And this is you can go to you can ask them any question you want, and it'll pump it out for you. All right. From the current trends on X.com and the world, what web app is most needed for everyday life? Needs to be simple, easy to make, local storage. We're not going to make this sign in, sign out. It's for personal use, and it's focused on organization. Give me the concept of the idea, please. It's a simple prompt. We're going to touch enter. It's going to start working for us. There we go. Now I have my Grok customized. I customize it and everything in such a way to give me detailed information on everything I talk about, because I love knowing from top to bottom everything about it, and then I dissect from there. And look at that, it's making the documentation for us. So, daily priority planner concept. You got a minimalist local storage based web application designed to help users organize their day by prioritizing tasks, scheduling time blocks, tracking habits, and managing quick notes. Built for simplicity, privacy, and offline use. This addresses the need for distraction free daily planning tool. Bingo. That's all we need. That's all we need. Look, it has everything there. Now, what you want to do, okay, you want to do it, you want to save this. Wherever you're going to save it, just save it, okay? Saving your download, save that documentation. This is the one thing that does a really great job, okay? From there, from there, this is what you're going to do. You can either write the prompt, right? Or you can ask the AI to write the prompt for you. Okay, there we go. Much better. It goes through this. Nice. So we're going to touch copy here, and we're going to go to bolt.new bolt.new basically, not .com. It's legit. It says bolt.new. Okay. You can do this for free. You just sign in. You get like 100 million tokens. I think monthly, and daily you get like 150,000 daily tokens. Okay, so for what we're doing, 150,000 daily tokens is acceptable. If you push it a little more, you can, but you do have to start paying monthly with whatever the pricing is to get more tokens. We're gonna put in our prompt, and we're gonna touch go. Now this is gonna take a while. It's gonna go. It's gonna run this through. You already see that it's using some of the tokens. So I'll run this through. It's thinking about it. Want to make sure it's thinking. Want to make sure it's not going to ask me anything. But while it's doing this, okay, right there, it's doing all the detail information, everything. Okay, while it's doing this, you got Windsurf, which right now for me it's the most powerful AI IDE editor. Okay, or it says right here, but it's the most powerful environment for coding using AI. I have myself Windsurf. I've been using it. I've been loving Windsurf a lot more than Cursor. Now, is Cursor bad? No, Cursor is just as great as Windsurf. There's just a few things that I like about Windsurf more than Cursor. And it feels a lot more fluent and faster. That's another video of like reviewing Windsurf. If you want that, please comment down below and tell me you want my personal review on this, But again, you want to go, download, touch right here, select your options, and you're gonna just download whatever model is saying you save up into your download file. I already have it, so we're not gonna worry too much about that. Okay, we're back here. It just finished working on our application, giving us version 1 of our daily priority planner application. And I must say, it looks clean. It looks nice. I love it. Does it work? If I say study for exam, add. Perfect. I wanna give myself 60 minutes. Perfect. That's our task. We max of 5. And then after you're done there, you just drop. Oh, let me see. Boom. Look how, okay, that works perfectly, even better than I imagined. So now you want to go to export, download, download it into your download area right here. What you want to do is extract all of it, and boom, the file is right there. Everything is in your project file. Everything is right here. All of it will be right here for you to use. Now, what we're going to do is exit out of that, and we're going to switch to Windsurf. Okay, we are now in Windsurf. All right, we're going to open the folder that we need, which again, I told you is in your download file that you exported out. So take a moment for it can reconsider itself. Now we're at Windsurf, right? And we have the project folder right here. All of it's right here from Bolt, from SRC, everything's here. Now you want to go back to your download file from earlier, and like I told you, I want you to download that documentation that Grok or your chatbot made. Okay, you want to throw that into here, and boom, Windsurf or your cursor now has a full detailed understanding of what this is. The concept of the idea, so you never really get off track. What we're gonna do is, right, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna ask it index our project completely to understand it. Oh, I put space, my bad. But now it's going to index the project again to understand it, to fully comprehend what we're working with. So it indexes your entire project. It actually now understands your project completely in detail of what it knows, all the major components, all the detail components, understand the dependencies, understands the package, the project package. It understands all the things you need. I promise you, every time you index your project in a new chat, right, or a new project, you never have the issue within that chat again of an understanding where to go. It already knows kind of everything. All you gotta do is point in the right direction, and it'll dive in. But at this point, it already knows it. So here's one of the things on the application I had over here for the daily priority planner I had here is way too bright. It's way too bright. Like for my eyes, come on. Like it's so we're gonna ask this. I want to add, okay, a toggle, and this is where the fun starts here, right? This is where if you understand every all the other systems and UIs from different environments, you can kind of bring them into your project, like the toggle button from Apple iOS to control the light theme and have a dark theme for my project. And then you go from here, which is when it's off. Oh, wait, no, we do even better. The toggle shall have a sun and a moon symbol to represent the dark and light theme. Enter. And then let it work. Finished with what we needed, and our application is what I added, what I wanted was a toggle with a sun and moon, right, for light and dark theme. Now I just want to point you something here. You might not see it here for the moment. I'm gonna move myself over here for a moment. It's right there. This is an error. So whenever you get those, you want to send those to the cascade. That's what it's called, and you just want to, you know, press enter and let the AI kind of work on that again. Usually, those are small little errors that is either is really critical, very severe, or just hey, it happened. The AI is not great. There's a lot of code, and it just need to tweak it just a little so it can work. So it's playing that way it wants to do, and it's already fixed it. So we don't have to do anything else. It's done. That's how fast that is. Depending on how severe the problems are, and what you add into it, and how you do it, you really just want to be real careful. When you're doing new features into this, it's very important that you have your app either make a other copy onto another drive, okay, or into the same area. Just give it a date when you made that copy, or put that into your GitHub, so at least there's a way to track it. And if you connect your GitHub with Windsurf, it's a lot easier actually to make sure everything it's and every version is clear, and every history of it is not so damaged. Because if you do everything in one profile, like one project I am right now, and something just goes wrong, you're gonna waste tokens, and you're gonna waste time trying to fix everything back to where it was, when you could probably deploy this in next week, but you spent another week trying to fix it. My mistake. Boom, and right around here, right there, you can see it right here in this top corner, in our header. You see the sun, and you see the dark. Oh, that looks beautiful. That looks clean. Anything has to do with thing here. I didn't even see this earlier. Your privacy matters. All data stays in your browser. Nothing is sent to servers. made with love for productive days. I love that. That is clean. This is beautiful. And, I mean, look at this. This is very simple and clean. And I keep saying it. This is AI. It's the most powerful thing you can use, especially Windsurf, to make this possible, and even more. I'm not going to add this into this, but I'm going to give you the idea of it. Add OpenAI, which is one of the best ones out there right now, for an API key for their AI models, right? You can even do it with Grok, and you put a model connected to your application, work with the Windsurf to make it all clean, all connected, and then from there, you can have maybe talk to AI, say, hey, what's my streak? Or hey, can you add this task? And I'll add it for them right there and then with the power of AI. This is all very local and this is all very easy to use. You know what I mean? This is all manual stuff. But if you had an AI chatbot right there, and maybe you expand the features of this and work it out a little bit more, flesh it out, it'll be a great AI powered daily priority planner. So here, this is what we're gonna do. Right here, Windsurf did this. Deploy your application. You touch yes. Deploy your application. So Windsurf is going to take care of deploying your application to the partnership they have with Netlify. Netlify? Don't know how to say it. Netlife. Netlify. I don't know how to say it. That's where I'm at on that. I do not know how to say it. But it's working on that project right now. Boom. It has prepared all 24 files. It has made a URL for it. You can actually customize a URL if you want before you deploy it to have a nice proper name, but it will need to have the windsurf.build because it's built through the Windsurf's IDE editor. So you want to just deploy that. We're not going to be too crazy about it. Upload the file and knows that we've done it. You can see the stats of it. This is a very quick process, really. It's currently okay. Now here's the direction. This is where I want. This is what I was waiting for. It's currently in development. So what you're gonna have to do, right? It's very simple, but you want to claim your site first. You're in your Windsurf account. You go to right here, just touch your name, your account, your download. You go to deploy, right? Bunch of stuff here says claim size, unclaimed, 24 hours left. You have a 24-hour window to claim this. So you want to touch claim, okay? You log in wherever you want. I'm gonna log in with my GitHub, which I'm already signed in. Claim app. Okay, done. Very simple. It's very simple. They made it simple. All right. Production failed. Oh, production failed. Little issue. It was a mess up between it using a Vite project and they thought it was a React project. So the I told it, give it the production failed. It did debug and it fixed the issue for us. So now we have our link here. So very easy. I already have it opened up, but we're going to do it here. So it's just faster. Opens up a new tab for you. And there you go. It works here too. Look at that. You now have basically, right, a web app all ready to go. Very simple, very clean. Not It's not that crazy to use. Okay, it's not that powerful. You know what I mean? Just point A to point B. You want to track what you do in your daily life, and you want to save it and be on your local storage. And there you go. And you can just adjust it from there. Again, you can work on your application, Windsurf, right? Keep working from there. And then when you're ready, just deploy app and it'll redeploy to the existing link, which will be daily priority planner.windsurf.build or whatever your name of project is, right? And from there, whenever, a new user or previous user uses it, they'll see a new update. And if you do it correctly, again, do it correctly because you gotta know it doesn't mess up things. Again, it'll be on the local storage, of course, but it'll work with the new local storage that they already have from the previous time they've been using it. And just like an update, just like a video game update. Hey, here's an update. You still have your data, right? You still have your progress and your achievements. but you have more stuff to play with. That's all. Very simple. Very simple. Now, final step. What is the final step? Right? It's very simple. And no, I should have been doing this so you can kind of see what I've been kind of playing off of this, right? But after you deploy your application, here it is. I should have done this to help you and me keep ourselves tracked. I'm still learning, so sorry. But if you deploy your application, upon completion of version 1, deploy your application to a hosting platform, just as Versa or Netlify. Again, you can deploy this to, for example, Hostinner, or WordPress. You just have to work with the Windsurf AI or the AI within Windsurf or AI you choose to specifically pinpoint that hosting platform. If not, it's gonna have a hard time working with it. It will help you along. You just have to tell it what you want to do. All right, but Versacell and Netlify is the easiest platform to do it, and is already built in with Windsurf, so you have no problem with that. And you can connect your own domain, so you have literally, it's not gonna get so complicated. Then what do you do next? Very simple. You share on X, you share on YouTube, you talk about it, okay? You expand about it. You express your idea about this. You show them a live preview about it. Make a video of you actually, like we just did, you and me, all right? Mostly me, but make a video of you making your app, right? Then post that video and show, hey, I just posted it up there, boom. Make another post under that same post. You have two posts going at the same time with the link to your app you just made, and there you go. People now know about what you're doing. And here's a cool thing. From there, you get free feedback. X, you can go on YouTube, go on X. You can go on Facebook if you want to, but those, YouTube and X are the main areas, okay? You're going to get so much feedback, so many comments, that here's the cool thing. You're going to get all that comments, the ones you like, you choose ones you like, right? Big whole list. Plug that into your Grok, your chatbot. From chatbot, hey, this is the comments I got from X and YouTube for my project that we've been talking about in the same conversation. Can you make this into a proper formatted, structured list of all the comments I got, pros and cons, right? And what improvements you can make. And then from there, you choose which ones you want. Probably give you a list like 1, 2, 3, 4 cons and stuff like that, or the pros or the cons. You work from there, do whatever improvements. Then you make another list. Hey, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, Then say, hey, I like these. Can you make another document with this new, right? With these new and basically pack this update bundle that you like. You put that document into Windsurf and say, hey, Windsurf, this is the updates I want us to work on. And you just have now version 2 ready to go from that document, from that bundle, from that md or markdown file that has all the updates you want to work on, that you selected from pros, from cons, and where improvements can be. And then you iterate into or integrate in that with your new application, push that out. And when someone opens the application again, it'll be, hey, phase 2 is here. Change log, or connected to a blog that you have that shows your change log of what you've done. Easy peasy. And then you just keep working from there. Who knows, maybe you start making some money from that. And you can maybe on version 6 you add in the AI because you built such an audience from there. You gain support now. And again, next steps. Congratulations on creating and developing your first app. The next step is continue gathering feedback, integrating with your design, work on your design, explore new features to enhance your application's functionality and user experience. Again, and this is a loop. See, now that you're done all this stuff, the only thing you gotta worry about is step 6. That's it. Or step 5 and step 6. Step 5, Once you've done a new update, deploy it, gain feedback, do it again, do it again, do it again. And then you know it, you have an online service application that's going to make you money or just help your community. So from that, we did our daily priority planner, and you can take this idea. You can have it. Maybe I'll work on this. I'll remodel it. You won't even know, but I'll work on this because I do like it myself. You have a great day. All right. Stay safe out there. And I love you all. And please comment down below, share with your friends, tell me how I can improve myself. But I'll keep working on these. And if you want more videos like this, please do tell me. All right. And I think YouTube has this new thing: like, subscribe, and share. Again, thanks for being here and take care.